Well, good morning again. It's Friday. I took a day off from work and I'm back on that same piece of public that I was last weekend where I killed that bird. I'm gonna try to get back in here today and basically do the same thing I did last weekend. I'm gonna wait till it gets a little bit daylight and start slipping in. Hoot owl along the way, and I got a big mountaintop where I want to get to and listen. Gets to the point I think there's the turkeys have flown down, then I'll start doing some light calling as I walk. Last weekend, that's kind of what I did and had some good success doing that. I'd walk about 15 minutes and I'd sit down and call a little bit and kind of rest as I went, and was lucky enough to get on a bird that come in behind me. I guess he was trailing me along. But I got like a 4-mile loop that I was wanting to do, but it got cut short last weekend, thank God. But yeah, if I don't get on a turkey day, that's the plan, is I'm going to try to complete that loop. But I hope I get on a turkey. In that loop, there's a lot of deer scouting that I can do for this upcoming deer season. We did have some rain move through last night, and right now it looks like there's some pretty severe storms north of us on the Tennessee line. And we got 50% chances of rain today, so maybe I can dodge that. I can only hunt to 1 o'clock anyway. But guys, I'm going to sit tight until it gets daylight. Thankful not to be working, and hopefully I'll be pulling a bead down on a gobbler here in a little bit. Like I said, I'm going to try to make my way to, I got to cross a creek bottom and get to a mountaintop. Just slip and do a little hoot owling. Last weekend, did the same thing and never got a turkey to answer me until it was well after daylight and I was walking and calling. And I guess it trailed me through. But he didn't gobble much at all. I think I only got one gobble on video. That's okay. I got the head smack on video. I just feel good not to be working today. Just out enjoying the woods. Turkey season doesn't last long, guys, so enjoy it the best you can. But I'll cut the camera on here and there as I pick my way through. Maybe we'll get on one. It's hot. I've made it to that mountaintop. Where I'm gonna listen from. Every time a dang truck comes by, I can't hear. I'm so far from the road, but the sound, I guess, just carries. So it makes hearing anything tough, but right now it's kind of quiet. I still got a good piece to go. I'm fixing to start doing a little calling as I go. I guess when you're on public and you start out close to the road, you can see why a lot of them don't gobble. Or if they do, you couldn't hear them, especially on the major highways. I'm just taking a break, and that's what I'm going to do throughout this hunt. Walk a little bit while I'm calling and find me a good spot where I can ambush one if he comes in. And if nothing, get up and keep on keeping on. Try to make that big loop. Good thing I brought water. Checking my radar here. Yeah. I can hear it back over there, guys. Well, maybe I'll dodge it. Or maybe it'll dodge me. At least there's some caves back there toward that bluff gap I'm going to. I can at least make it to there before it hits. Or somehow miraculously kill a turkey and get out of here, but it's been quiet so far. Got a bird down here. I ain't crazy about my setup, but hopefully he can get to me. I didn't get to make it nowhere near I needed to, and it's thundering pretty bad. We'll see what happens.
Well, I knew it was coming. I was hoping the turkey would get here first. Now I'm screwed. Maybe I can stay under these leaves here. Well, as you can see, I am soaking wet, pissed off. I knew my setup wasn't that great, but he was fixing to come right up his fire break, and all he had to do was get to this tree, that tree right there. And I was at a pine tree up there. Bottom fell out of it, and he took off. I did manage to just now get him to gobble, but he's a long way off, so I've moved down closer. If not, at least I got to hunt a turkey today. He just gobbled back there again. Let's see if maybe I'm still in the game. I'm gonna try and make a move on him. He ain't coming back. He's heading in that direction there. Maybe I won't bump him. Well, I managed to locate him. He's guys, it's been a horrible morning. I'm soaking wet, poured water out of my boots, trying to keep my gun dry, wringing out my hat, wringing out my face mask, wringing out my gloves. And when that storm came in, I figured he left for high ground, and that's what he did. He took this ridge, and he's now sitting in an opening, what looks like on Onyx, could be a private green field. I'm about 200 yards off the property line. I've just opted to sit here. It's about 9:30, which seems like it should be 9:30 at night with all the crap I've been through. But I'm probably just gonna sit tight and see if I can wait him out. I can't do anything else. And hope that he comes back into these harbor woods. He's in that direction there, and so I've kind of tried to set it up where I had a little bit of thick brush in between me, because it's kind of open in that bottom. So I came back on a little hillside. And I'm just going to try to wait him out. If it don't rain again, maybe he'll dry out and come looking for me. Been tough. Now mosquitoes is after me. That's great. Take a day off from work, my phone's still blowing up with text messages from work. Sure would like to get him, but if I don't, it's been an exciting day. And it's going to take me the rest of the night to dry everything out. Turkey vest is soaked. Camera gear is soaked. Part of it, I knew the storm was coming, but I was hoping I was going to miss it. I anticipated making it to that bluff gap, but I didn't make it to because this bird started gobbling before I ever got there. Let's see if I can get him to gobble again. Yeah. Man, I had him. If that storm wouldn't have come in, he was within a minute of showing himself. Or if I'd have knowed a little bit better that I which it's always in your mind to do this, but I wished I could have been 40 yards closer. So I took it on myself after he left. I went on down a little ways where he was coming up at, and if I could have been there, I could have killed him. But just to be honest, I could have killed him where I was at if the storm wouldn't have came in, because it freaked him out. He left. I don't blame him. I was trying to find somewhere myself. But maybe I can keep my batteries good, and maybe I can tote one out of here before the day's over with. Just put the camera up for a while and sit tight and see what happens. He starts coming this way, I'll turn everything back on and see if we can walk out of here with a bird. I believe he got with that hen that was arguing with me. They went yonder way. It's getting close to 12 o'clock. And I can only hunt to 1. So I'm going to have to make my way out of here. So close. Man. If that rain wouldn't have come in, I'd have had that bird. I had one lane, and he was coming right up that lane. He just hadn't got in sight yet. And when it went black, and it started really thundering, hey buddy, he tucked his tail and he went for high ground. And what he did was, like I said earlier, he come back over here and found it's a ridge apparently that he struts a lot, because what it does, it ties into a piece of private, and there's a field on that private, so he went directly to that field. So I came in here and set up, and he'd gobble at me, and he gobbled one last time, and he was coming back down that ridge, which was still on private, and I felt like I had a good setup, but I think he was with a hen and they left. May come in here tomorrow and see if me and Chris could get on it. But I gotta get out of here. Well, I hated I didn't get one on on camera today. But anyway, it was a good hunt. Anytime you can have a good hunt and get on a bird, and that's a plus. Makes it even better when you kill one. Well, with that being said, I'm gonna start moseying out of here. I about got a dead camera. Got a long walk. Got a long walk. I'm sopping wet. My boots is full of water. I'm miserable. I sure would have made it a lot better if I had a turkey over my shoulder. Thanks for watching, guys.